black man and black woman to Key of Life Production. They got the keys to this black life, black power.
Peace.
All right?
Right.
Thank you.
Key of life.
Let's get
You
it.
say the key of
All
life.
right,
Key of
let's
life.
go have
That's
us
the
a
key
seat.
to the city I want.
I'm talking about waking up the God inside of you. I'm talking about when our people are put in situations of adversity, that's when we shine the best. Under pressure, that's when we turn into black diamonds.
God Key Life Productions. We hit the Black Power Award with Malik Zulu Shabazz, leader of New Black Panther Party. How you doing today?
All right, black power to you, young man.
Man, how you enjoying today's first annual Black Power Awards?
I feel good because, you know, I've been fighting for black power for 28 years.
Wow.
When I started at Howard University as a youngster. And so through all these years of fighting for black power, for black nationalism, for fighting against white people and white racism, fighting with the Honorable Dr. Khalid Muhammad, the New Black Panther Party, and other organizations, I feel like this is about time that we get to celebrate and appreciate what we do, because it's rare, especially for a man like me and for the Panther Party. We're attacked all the time. And so we need the time to collect ourselves together and to appreciate ourselves, because we got a hell of a fight on our hands after this. We got a racist white America that's bearing in on us. We got a confused and depressed black population. And so it's important that black power hit the mark right now. It's important that black power deliver right now, because our people need us to deliver. You know, I say the only answer to white power is black power. The only answer to white nationalism is black nationalism. And so right now it's critical that what we say we believe in and what we're about, that it go into effect right away. And that's what I'm here to do.
When you speak on black nationalism, for the people who don't know understand how important nationalism is, like, how do we get, you know, our black nationalism back, or how do we get in that that mindset of getting black nationalism?
Well, the white man putting us in that mindset.
Okay.
Black nationalism, one of the prerequisites of black nationalism is black unity.
Okay.
And to understand that all we have is us. And so Trump and the circumstances of America is doing that for us right now.
Okay.
It's helping us to understand that all we have is us. So that's the basis for this new black nationalism. Now beyond that, black nationalism teaches us that we have to educate ourselves, develop for ourselves, and defend for ourselves, and prepare ourselves for war.
Okay.
And so the black nationalist of today has an education program, should be educating his babies and his children outside of the public education system.
Okay.
The black nationalists of today should have a program that educates others. I have something I want y'all to check out soon at ShabazZUniversity.org.
Okay.
That's education. Education is critical for every individual. People want to hear from us. People want to know what our position is. People want to know what to do in the face of a hostile white America, because they just thought a few days ago that Barack Obama was in office and we was in a post-racial environment, and that everything was going to be nice and sweet for the future. And suddenly, everything has changed. And so, again, the black nationalism has to be keen on educating his families in the community and others. That's what the black nationalist has to be known for. Development. Where's the land? Where's the businesses? We have a lot of good vendors. We have a lot of good products being sold. It's all good, but it's got to be on a much higher level.
Okay.
Black nationalists in this black nationalist circle must show how they can connect to other blacks who have really much more. Now this event here is an example of it. The Black Power Awards is held at a big black-owned facility here.
That's dope.
That means that these black power advocates have hooked up with some other blacks that do not necessarily say that they're nationalists, but they are black people with money. And all black people right now, once again, are eligible to get down with what we're doing. So I say it's a big time. It's a time we need to think big and not small. It's a time that we don't want to withdraw and be a little cult. We don't want to be the Black Power cult.
I understand.
We want to be the Black Power headstone of the house.
Okay.
And the house is all 40 million if we'll treat our people right and lead them in the right direction. I plan on being a part of that.
Politically, right? Like when I look at the Black Panther and everything you guys represent, you know, you guys are like the only real political party that represent us. You know what I'm saying? How do we get, you know, the people to rally behind whatever political person we want in office or whatever? How do we find out, like, okay, if Malik Zulu Shabazz has somebody, this is who we need to support? How do we go about that? Because we didn't like the last two choices, you know what I'm saying? So most people didn't want to vote or opted out. So how do we join this?
I say in truth, stick with me. In the next month or so, I have a 5-point program coming out, and I'm working right now in this context and in other areas to bring about a united front of all of these Black nationalist organizations. So that when you want to ask the question about what are you all doing politically and how do we achieve these political aims and economic aims, that there is some coherency to this movement. Right now this movement is good, but it's scattered. And so in the next few months or so, you will see between the work that I do and the work of the new Black Panther Party and others do, we move towards those steps of forming an independent political party. Or we move towards those steps where we can tell you in what cities we are strong enough locally where we will be controlling the politics in that city. Washington, D.C. is moving in that direction. Atlanta is prepared to move in that direction. There's a lot that can be done and will be done, so I would just say stick with me. Stick with me.
What do you say to the new, to the guys out there doing the little guys? I mean, everyone out there who has their organizations or the people that they're running with, trying to better the neighborhoods. I seen New Era Detroit, New Era Atlanta. What do you say to those guys, and how do you come together to continue to build this? Because you know everybody's trying to do something to help the community, protect us from anybody who's trying to put violence or.
Everybody has to keep doing it and do it more. Now a group like New Era, those are my homies. Those are somebody I got a relationship and an agreement with, and I'm helping them build New Era across the country.
That's beautiful.
I'm like a board member of New Era because New Era represents the new nationalism. I'm trying to bring New Era in with the new Black Panther Party so that they can work more together and once again bring about an overall united front of these organizations. And the more I can help New Era, what do we want to do? And the new Black Panther Party, we want to help others to do the same thing that they're doing. And so I would say that keep watch on the moves we make over the next 60 to 90 days, because many of the groups you like and support, even though they may be scattered, we're going to be in the spirit of Harambe, pulling them all together. Now let me say this, I'm the chairman emeritus of the Panther Party. I ran the party for 13 years and been a member for 16 years, really now 19. Damn 19 years. I've been a member of this organization. But our new chairman is a former assistant to Dr. Khalid Muhammad. He's my former chief of staff, and he is the new chairman with the weight on his shoulders and with our help. I'm talking about Atlanta's own Chairman Hashim Nzinga.
Black Power.
Wow, definitely. Yeah. Nice to meet you, Chairman. How you doing?
Good.
How much pressure is it, man, to have all these young brothers coming to you and having to take that leadership role?
It's not pressure. It's an honor, because I remember when Dr. John Henry Clark sit with me. I remember when Dr. Amos Wilson sit with me. I remember when Dr. Tony Martin sit with me. I remember when people like Dr. Ben sit with me. And Dr. Leonard Jeffries and James Smalls is here. And they get you ready because what they put into you, you just repeat it. Don't much change. We're in a situation now, in the best situation in our lives, because we're at a Black Power Award show in a building that's $34 million that's paid for. And the name on the building is Dale Bonner, a brother who we know. and we're doing a Black Power movement in a Black Power building, that's Black Power.
That's the Black Power.
We're a people of $1 trillion that act like we're poor. We're a people of Kemet and Kush, and we're people of Brother Dr. Khalid Muhammad, who taught us it's okay to dress fine, to drive a Rolls Royce, to make your people see you coming. But it ain't what you drove up, it ain't how you dressed up, it's what do you offer the people. And what you offer the people when you become the leader of the new Black Panther Party, you become a servant of the people. Because Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seals and Angela Davis said power to the people. Fred Hampton died saying you can kill the revolutionary, but you can't kill the revolution.
That's a fact.
Fred was right, because we sitting in Black Atlanta in a black building talking Black Power. That's Fred Hampton living through us. Elijah Muhammad say do for self. That's Honorable Elijah Muhammad living through us. We have so many sisters like Maya Angelou who told us why the caged bird sang. So our job is to just teach. And when you teach and you know what you're teaching, then God works through you. And that's what makes it easy when you let God in. God do the teaching. You just a servant and a vessel. When you become beyond a servant and you get arrogant and you get self-righteous, then you lose the title of being a leader. Black Power.
Nah, I appreciate that. And for the young guys who, seeing this and who interested, who wants to, be a part of the movement, how do we go about that?
You go to www.newblackpanther.com, and Malik got 3 websites.
Let me tell you what I got. I got blfjustice.org, Black Lawyers for Justice, blfjustice.org. I got nationalblackout.org, which is our economic and boycott movement. Look for big things from that. And look for ShabazzUniversity.org. January 2017, I got an online university and a website coming out that is going to solve the educational problem.
Wow.
I have that coming out, and it's costing some money, but it's worth the investment. ShabazzUniversity.org in January. Generally, we work in a 5-point plan. Straight up, it's a 5-point plan that we're pushing, and I'm going to get Minister Hashim and Nzinga and I probably going to push it together. It's number 1 is education. Number 2, it's preparation. Number 3, it's unity. Number 4 is development. Number 5 is defense. All right? Number 1, education, because constantly we got to be teaching in a whole lot of ways. From the family level to the interpersonal level to the community level. Education is critical. Preparation. I'm talking about like preparation for war. I'm talking about being prepared mentally, physically, health-wise for what's coming down the pike. Unity. Everything we can. We got to break down these barriers. We got to try to build this united front amongst organizations, even in neighborhoods. Wherever we can, we got to get over the divisiveness right now. And we got to lead as Black nationalists by promoting unity. That's number 3, development. So much needs to be developed. I mean, I could go on all day about the programs, about the businesses and things we need to develop, and we got to have a defense. We got to have a physical defense. We got to have a national standing army, and we got to be in top physical shape because Trump and the white right and these people are loading up against us. You got Caucasians and white boys out there running around beating up blacks and painting swastikas, and we're not going to delude ourselves that we won't have to fight. We're going to have to fight, and we have the capabilities to fight. So that's them 5 points: education, preparation, unity, development, and defense. You'll hear more about it. I'm trying to get 500 leaders and organizations to sign on to a common plan of action. That's what we need.
The youth, they always ready to fight. They always, but they don't have the direction. You know what I'm saying? What are you guys doing with the youth right now, to bring them in to, help them get the direction they need?
Well, in the new Black Panther Party, youth and young people, just take a look at them. I mean, these brothers could be out doing anything. We're taking them up and working on individual lives and standing them up like we do. That's what we do. That's what the Nation of Islam does. And that's what every black man needs to do. When it comes to the young people, yeah, we want them out there. By all means, demonstrate, agitate, keep that spirit going. But also, it's about development as much as it's about demonstrating. You know, also, we have to get into other tactics and strategies. With young people, number one, let's get them educated. Send them to school. I'm saying wherever you can right now, don't let them delay and waste time, because you're going to need all the education you can get with what's coming down the pike, so we can get as much finance in our pocket. So I'm just saying the youth is a priority.
Okay.
And I do a lot of work with youth, even outside of the Panther Party. All of us are mentoring young black men, and we're here to say that everything you do with any individual young black man or woman is valuable. Whether it's big or public, or whether it's a one-on-one act. That's what's needed in this hour, all right?
Definitely.
Black power. Black power is the way of the future. We don't want to hear nothing else or see nothing else but black power, and don't want no other ideology or philosophy ever again.
Ever again.
Power.
Nat Turner Black Power.
We appreciate you, Malik. Thank you very much for your time.
Stay strong.
And could you?
We must build a united front. If you about a united front, holla at me.
He's in control. He's the master of his masters. I can do business with you, right? Master's talking to a master, not a master talking to a
House of
slave.
Consciousness, man. I'm repping black businesses, you know what I mean? Shout out to Red Pill, Blue Pill. All the vendors that are here, shout out. All the black people that came out, shout out. Make sure you follow Key of Life to see all the dope interviews from this event, this whole weekend. You know what I mean? I want to give a special shout out to Red Pill and Blue Pill, their birthday weekend, for inviting us out here. You know what I mean? We're going to try to get all these interviews and give y'all all the information that y'all want and y'all need. Just make sure you subscribe to Key of Life Productions. You know what I mean? Hip Hop and Field TV, all in one. Subscribe.
I love your hair.
Thank you. That's so weird how we waited for you.
I'm not
I
sure
was
that.
sitting there calling you.
It looks great though. I think I have to I'm starving in here.
Shame the devil, say the truth. And the woman is out when the enemy's facing you. I can't shake it loose. This ain't that produce.
Red and blue purple like Prince. 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 We feeling the urge, feeling the purge. Buzzers electric, we feeling the surge. Feeling the words, killing the birds with immunity. Pillars of unity. This is the formula of Voltron. This is the age of the Ultron. This is same stage as the Pope bomb. This is the sage you can smoke on. Copper pound, came under scene, I was copper down. All I was missing was copper crown. Summer 16, I turned copper brown. Look for revenge in the copper town. Capping New Jersey and copper crown. 21 guns, salute jumper sound. My power pieces, the crystals be talking, the cloth that be talking. King County clothing, yeah, king of New York, and I'm Christopher Walken, the missiles and balking.
Tell me, who the real villain? The one crack dealing or oil drilling. You in my motherland and you killing all her children. Your dollars ain't backed by nothing, fuck your millions. I'll pop your cantaloupe, they'll poison the melons and feed them to your children. What you think is Thanksgiving? Yo, if I was there, I would've killed the pilgrims. Broke now, my forefathers fumbled billions, trillions. But I keep it trilling, cause my inner wealth never diminished. Far from gimmicks, niggas will spill the beans without spilling they Guinness. I won't stop till my neck froze, till my neck gold, till my whole set hold. When I cash checks, bank rolls, no stack, shit can't fold. Can't trust you, your man told. Since it's the greatest to the hellhole. They throwing was stuck like Velcro. Came back clean on them. Glock 9 got the infrared beam on them. I remember I was smoking with a bitch named Keisha. Game time, I was in the bleachers. Now it's fourth quarter.